got this strike meter here. It's an accelerometer basically, and what it is, you put it on one of those Wave Master kicking bags, I guess you could call it, and it sits kind of horizontal, and as you kick the bag, it'll torque the meter up like this and give you a reading. But just to kind of demonstrate, basically just senses the shock. It gives you a number. Number's pretty much meaningless, but it does give you a relative reading. So if you hit it harder, you get a higher number, and if you hit it softer, so like I'll tap it soft 2000, all right, and then I'll hit it hard, you get that number. I'm not quite sure if the scale is linear or exponential. I'll have to talk to the manufacturer to see how the scale goes. But for today, what I'm going to do is just to try it out. I'm at a place that doesn't have a Wave Master, so I've got this shield pad, and I got a waist belt, and I'm just going to tuck it in here underneath. Show you, and kick it a few times, see what I get. Alright, so you put it where you want it to be, turn the button on here, and it goes through some kind of calibration cycle, and then when it says go, that's when you're ready to hit it or kick it. It'll give you the number, and then probably a second and a half it goes away and resets it. One of the comments I read on a website that was evaluating this unit said they would have liked to maybe have a reset button on it or something to manually reset it so they can look at the number instead of, if they forget to look at the number, they'll have to kick it again. But anyway, let's just try it out real quick. So I'm gonna have you kick it. Just do a front kick on it. See what we get. Hang on. Okay, go. Okay, that was 3477. Go. 3579. Hang on. Something on my foot. Go. 4000. Now this thing has a maximum reading of 5000, so see if you make 5000. Go. Whoa, 3800. And one more. 4000. Okay. Now let's see what I can do. Go.
Yep. Go. 4462.
Okay. Go.
3987.
Go.
4304.
So, yeah, it's a good relative number.
Let's see what the yellow belt can do.
Right. Oh, hang on. Go. 3505. Okay, go. 3759. Okay, go. 3481. So, anyway, that's the first look at the strike meter, and hopefully I'm going to do some more tests with it later. Alright, one downside is the Velcro doesn't stick very well to this surface, so have to find a better way to secure that Velcro. Maybe have to super glue it or something. Yeah, so if I try to pull the Velcro off, yeah, it's not calibrated for 1-to-1.
Okay.
It's calibrated to be here. But yeah, so have to either find some better Velcro or find a more permanent way to stick this on there.
Double-sided tape?
Well, that's basically what that is, but it doesn't stay on there. So we'll have to figure out some other way to do it. All right, front kick. Hey! 1664. Hey! 1784. Hey! 3024. Let's do just a regular side kick. Hey! 1066. 8! 1079. 8! 1021. 8! 1538. 8! 1077. 8! 1200. 8! 1870. 8! 1776. 8! 2285. That's all she wrote. So my final evaluation of this thing is that it's not a complete measure of the power of a kick or a punch or a strike, but it's fun. It gives you a relative measure of what the acceleration is on a kick or a punch. If you noticed when I was kicking and striking or hitting, even though it displaced the kicking or punching bag more, it read lower because it had a lower acceleration. So if you were really to be hit with one of the lower reading punches or kicks, it doesn't necessarily mean you won't be hurt as much, because it doesn't really measure displacement or movement, right? It doesn't measure how much it moves. It measures what the jolt is. So, but in relative terms, you can definitely tell with the same kind of strike if it is stronger or weaker, comparing apples to apples. But if you were to compare like that back fist I did versus a side kick or a spinning side kick or a back turning side kick, turning back kick, jumping back kick, whatever it was, I definitely would rather be hit with a fist and absorb that blow than be hit with a turning back kick. So even though the strike reading for the back fist was higher, so for what it is, it's kind of cool. If you want to spend $200, that's up to you. You can get it at strikemeter.com. I like it. It's a neat tool. I can afford it, so I'm all right with it. But if you think it's a little too much, don't buy it. But that's all I got. Later.